Hello, folks. Welcome back to the 2-Minute Challenges, and as always, thank you for joining us. We want to say welcome to the newcomers, for those who are visiting us for the first time. Also, we want to address a question that was asked. The question was asked, how do you play this game? Well, for those joining us for the first time, this is how we do it. We just ask that you put in your comments. Just type in your comments, and what we do is we give the results the very next day of what everybody's thinking. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You're driving down the street. There's a vehicle in front of you, a truck, and they're moving furniture on the back of this truck. All of a sudden, one of the seat cushions blew off the truck and onto the road. What do? Do you try to catch that truck at the next exit, maybe at the red light, to let them know that they lost that seat cushion? Or do you say, I better just leave that alone, probably won't catch them. They'll backtrack themselves when they notice that it's missing, and it'll be just where they left it. Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you were at your grandmother's house? You stop by there in the mornings to make sure everything is okay and she doesn't need anything. Today, she asked if you could stop by the store before going to work. But in doing so, you're going to be late. What did you do? Majority of the people in the comments section said that they would go to the store for grandma. Me, I agree. The job can wait. I like my job. Don't risk it. I normally do a good job while I'm there, so I feel like I'm in good standings. Grandma doesn't ask much of me, and today I think I can accommodate her. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question. We want to thank you as always for joining us on the 2-Minute Challenges. Tell a friend about us. Tell them to like and subscribe when they come visit too. It'll help us grow. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play 2-minute challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play 2-minute challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play 2-minute challenges.
Hello, folks. Welcome back, as always, to the 2-Minute Challenges. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We hope that you were able to invite a friend, and we hope that they were able to attend today's show. All right, and if they were, let's go ahead and give them some instructions on how to play. We generally ask a question of you, and the only thing that we ask is that you put comments in the section below. We'll look at the comments and give you an update tomorrow. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You have a DVD player and a DVD collection. Every now and then, you want to use it. Everything's screaming now, but you're still holding on to the old stuff, legacy stuff. All right, here's what's happened to you. Your remote is broken. It no longer works. You have to make a decision. Do you go out and buy a new remote? They're pretty cheap. Or do you go ahead and buy a DVD player with a brand new remote? Because some of those universal remotes don't work and the price is about the same. Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. When yesterday we asked, what if you were driving down the street? You're in the car, minding your own business. You see some people moving furniture, and all of a sudden, a seat cushion flies in the air. Do you go up and try to catch that vehicle at the next red light and let them know that the seat cushion is falling off? Or do you say that you'll just wait and let them backtrack? They'll find it when they notice that it's missing. Majority of the people in the comments section on yesterday said that they would not chase the car. They would allow the people who lost the cushion to backtrack their steps to find it. Me, I agree. Every now and then I've seen stuff fall off of vehicles, but it always seems like it's right when I'm getting ready to turn, and I don't have the time to chase them down, blow my horn, and hope that they understand what I'm saying. So, I agree with everyone else. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question, and we hope, as always, that you come back and join us tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll bring another good show for you, and we'll bring today's answers to you. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. And see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. As always, thanks for joining us on the 2-Minute Challenges. Welcome to you, newcomers, also, if you're stopping by for the first time. We want to go over a question that was asked of us. How do you play the game? We make it simple for you. We try to do everything within 2 minutes or less, and we ask only that you put in your comments. Your comments are how you play. We bring the answers to you the very next day of what everybody else is saying. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You have to look up on a shelf to find an item. It's very high. You're not able to reach it, so you have to pull out a stool. This stool has a swivel to it. It turns when you stand on it. You have to be careful if you get up on it. What do? Do you take your chance and stand up on that stool knowing that it might swerve and swivel? Or do you say, I'm going to wait until somebody tall has come home and ask them to get this from the shelf for me? Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you had a DVD player and the remote control for it wasn't working? Would you go out and buy a new remote control, one of those universal remotes? Or would you go ahead and just buy a brand new DVD player and get the new remote that comes with it? Majority of the people in the comments section said that they would go ahead and buy a remote. Me, I disagree. I would rather have a new DVD player with the new remote. And I believe that I would be spending about the same amount of money that you would if you had to purchase a universal remote. Only a few dollars more, but I get a new DVD player. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's question. We want to thank you as always for joining us and ask that you come back tomorrow to enjoy the show with us. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the 2-Minute Challenges. We want to thank you, as we do every day, for joining us. We hope that we're bringing a good show to you. We hope that your 2 minutes spent with us is a good 2 minutes for you. We also hope that you tell a friend so that they'll swing by. All right. With that said, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You've used a mouthwash for years. You love it. It's your favorite mouthwash. You haven't changed because you enjoy it that much. Now, you're beginning to feel like it's burning your mouth really bad, beyond what you normally would expect. And you're saying to yourself, do I need to change my mouthwash to a new brand? Maybe I've outgrown this one. Or do you say, I'll just let my body adjust? It's just something going on temporary, and I'll be back to normal within a few days. Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you were standing on a stool? You had to reach something up high. It was on a shelf above your head, and this stool that you have to stand on swivels. It swirls, and you're at the risk of that thing spinning and you falling. What do you do? Majority of the people in the comments section said that they would stand on that stool anyway. Me, I agree. I wouldn't wait for anybody tall to come home. If I couldn't reach it, I'd just go ahead, make sure that I leverage myself really well, stand up on that stool, hoping that it wouldn't turn while I'm up there, and get that thing off the shelf. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us for today. We want to thank you, as always, for joining us on the 2-Minute Challenges. We we ask that you like and subscribe. Also, text a friend. Tell them to come join us. We're here 5 days a week for them. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.
Hello, folks. Welcome back, as always, to the 2-minute challenges. We hope that we are going to bring a good show for you today. We also hope that you invited a friend. And if your friend was able to swing by, we want to say, welcome. We're glad you took the invitation. All right. We want to go over one more thing. A lot of folks have asked, how do you play the game? It's real simple. We give you a question and all you do is put in the comments. We, in turn, answer the comments, telling you what everybody said. We consolidate the stuff for you and bring it to you on the very next day. It's just that simple. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's question. If you're ready, here we go. You're at the grocery store and you have a basket full of items. You've walked out to the parking lot and you're loading the items into your car. All of a sudden, the basket gets away from you. It rolls and it slams into a car. You go over to the car and you see zero damage. Nothing damaged at all. What do you do? Do you leave a note for the owner to let them know that there was a near miss, an accident? Or do you say, no harm, no foul? Nothing happened. No damage was done. So, no notes needed. And go on about your business. Let us know. And while you're putting in your comments, let's go over yesterday's question. On yesterday, we asked, what if you use the mouthwash? You've been using it for years, your favorite mouthwash. But now all of a sudden you have a burning in your mouth. And you think that it might be as a result of the mouthwash. We asked, what would you do? Would you change mouthwash? Or would you in fact say, I'm going to let my body adjust? Something has just been off the last couple of days, but it'll bounce back and go back to normal. Majority of the people in the comments section said that they would change mouthwash. Me, I disagree. I like the fact that I'm used to this one product. My body is used to it. And maybe it is only a anomaly that's happening where it's burning me. And maybe 2 or 3 days from now, I'll be back to normal. Maybe a week. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today's show. We want to thank you as always for joining us. Go ahead and tap the like and subscribe if you haven't done so. And invite a friend. Text them. Let them know that we're here 5 days a week, bringing a good show to them. And until we see you again, take care.
Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges. Come on back and see if you can get with this. Come on back and play so many challenges.